Driving in the city is not for the weak. Let me tell you something. Like, you gotta really be some type of gangster driver to be driving in New York City. Let me tell you. Anyway, I am making my way into church right now. I need to start properly greeting you guys when I start these vlogs. So welcome to another vlog. I hope that you guys been enjoying the vlogs. I feel like we're finally in real time. Last week's vlog, I ended it by showing you guys a few clips of the CoverGirl event that I recently went to. It was super cool to be at that CoverGirl event. I hadn't been at a CoverGirl event in a while in the city, and so it was just nice to be reunited with some influencers that I hadn't seen in so long. This is everything for a singer, speaker. This, you need the coat for your throat.
But I think how we start.
It is a whole new day, you guys. And the way that I am so ecstatic that this sun is out right now, you don't understand. You don't understand. You don't understand. It has been so gloomy all week, baby. Like, literally, I'm just like, it is not fair. I just need the sun to be out. I don't care if it's cold. I just need the sun to be out. Well, I do care if it's cold. I mean, I'm a Caribbean girl. Like, I need it to be hot. But, like, you know, I'm in Jersey. So, like, what am I supposed to do? I am getting ready to meet up for, like, a meeting, like a content meeting. And a content meeting. Is that what we're calling it? Anyway, meeting of the minds. And so last night was really fun because I got to be a part of a worship service called The Burn. And so essentially my church does like this 12-hour set where it's just worship and prayer and a word and like just being in the presence of the Lord together collectively as a community. And I got a chance to an opportunity to be a part of one of the sets, which was one of the earlier sets. And so anyway, I am attempting to go to the gym at some point today. So that's why I have my gear on. I'm traveling on Monday, so I'm trying to get like all of the things done. I probably should take my sheets off now that I'm thinking about it. So anyway, I just made my cafecito, y'all. My house is in shambles only because like it's reset. Like, you know, it doesn't get better until it gets worse. Does that make sense? Like when you're cleaning your house, you gotta like dishevel things a little bit because it has to get in place. But I have this is the only like mug for coffee, like traveling mug for coffee that I have, and it's Feliz Navidad, okay? And I'm just like, girl, Feliz Navidad passed already. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it given? I have to leave ASAP, so I'm gonna get myself ready. I wanted to show you guys, I still take my Ritual vitamins, but I also have been testing out the AG1 Comprehensive Convenient Daily Nutrition as well. So I'll let y'all know a little bit more like as I progress, but the Ritual vitamins, y'all know I've already been taking. I actually have a discount code in the description box below if you guys want to, but it's a great multivitamin to have anyway, super convenient. And then the AG1, I honestly have just been hearing great things about it, so I wanted to try it out, you know, just to kind of see what the girls are talking about. All right, y'all, so I just got to my destination. I have so many things to do today, but I'm here. I have a few moments before I go inside. I was trying to figure out like my whole camera situation like while I'm driving, but it looks like I need like a different type of mount. I have a mount here for like when I decide to do like when I decide to do like TikTok videos. It's like this. I can link it if you guys want to know what this is, but yeah, essentially I have to figure out so that when I'm driving I can also have a little chit chat when I have something on my heart, because I definitely did have something on my heart. Number one, I forgot my ring. Okay, I should do one of those things where it's like, I'm a newlywed. Of course I forgot my ring at home. Like, what is wrong with me? Wanted to talk about just the conversation concerning healing, and I get these questions all the time, and I never know how to like really, not that I don't know how to answer them, But I never want like stuff to be mad random, like with content and stuff like that. But I'm realizing that it's not random. It's not random. The questions that you guys ask me, the things that you are curious about, the things that I feel led to talk about, it's not random and it's not a coincidence. Like, it's literally God tugging and pulling at my heart. And the questions that you guys ask are almost like confirmation questions. Not that I'm looking for confirmation, but like, it's like, yeah, girl, talk about it. One of the questions concerning healing that I got was like, did I ever think that I was ever gonna get married again? And when a few years ago, when I was there, no, I never thought I'd ever give my heart again to anyone. I never thought that I would love again. I never thought that I even was like, I didn't even really want to give anybody the room to even say they wanted to kind of love on me in those ways, like as a husband, as a fiance, as a boyfriend. Like, it was just not in me. I didn't have the capacity to risk my heart after landing on stable ground with the Lord. But I didn't realize that that was me speaking out of fear. Me saying, I'm never getting married again. I ain't never blah, 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 blah. Like, those were fears that were trapped into my heart and not really allowing the Lord to truly heal that. Now, it's one thing to say, I'm just going to dedicate myself to singleness and it is what it is. Like, if you feel called to it. But I knew that I wanted to have a family. Like, deep inside, like, I knew I had to be real with myself. Like, I knew I wanted a family. I knew that I wanted to be married. I knew that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with somebody. But it was almost like the tension of, there's work that it takes for you to land on a level of healing within yourself to even make yourself open and vulnerable enough to go through that process. And even being in relationship with a good man of God, who lives for Jesus and who essentially gives his life every single day for him. Even in those relationships, there are things that you are challenged by, and you're almost challenged by, like, this is too good to be true. Even that is a fear. Even that is a thing where it's like, you have to cancel that in your mind. And it's like, no, this is true. And this is real. And the Lord has blessed you with a great relationship. And stop letting fear almost like make you hyper aware or like make you hyper ready for the ball to drop, right? I remember sitting with some of our like premarital counseling pastors, and one of the things that was mentioned was like, it's almost like you're waiting for these like provers. And I think I talked about this before, but you're almost waiting for that thought to be proven correct, that he isn't who he says he is, that he's gonna go away, that he's gonna abandon you, that all these things. I'm like, instead of enjoying the process of developing a flourishing relationship, and I was just really in that. Those are some of the things that I was personally dealing with. Meanwhile, a man of God was there. He was like, no, I know when I see a good thing, and this is a good thing. And he was patient. He was kind. He heard me out even in those moments. When you guys ask about healing and the journey of healing and all that stuff, it's just like the Lord continuing to like tug at my heart, because this is a topic that I feel like can get so watered down and can get so like mystical, and like when you're healing, you don't have to forever heal from that thing for the rest of your life. You land somewhere stable. You land somewhere where it's like, Lord, independent of what hurt me and my trauma and all of that stuff, like, I lay it down before you. And like, yeah, I might feel a little bit of sting here and there, but it's not going to rob me of the hope of the future. It's not going to rob me of what you've already prepared for me in the future. Yeah, there'll be other trials and other things, but I got to land somewhere. Like, I need to heal from this. And it is possible. And I always say, like, It never took time for me to heal. It took Jesus for me to heal. Whether whatever that meant for me, that's what it meant for me. But I knew that it was Jesus that I needed for my soul. Like literally my soul needed it. And I can understand the comments that I get like, oh my God, like how did you, the heartbreak, the disappointment, all the da 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 da. I lived it. I cried through it. I had days, weeks, months where I literally wept and I was like, God, like crying out to the Lord, like this thing is not lifting. Like this thing is not lifting. And I need you to be the source of my strength right now because I can't do it myself. And so I just feel like such a holy, like, thrusting in the spirit to really talk about these things. And this is why I'm even doing this before entering into this brunch meeting, because like I want to know from you guys, like, what do you guys want to learn about healing and wellness, partnering with Holy Spirit, like, right, like partnering with Jesus in this? Because the thing is that there's so much on the topic of healing. But certain doors, when we're talking about healing, they lead to dead ends, right? I could make routines, but so much. If Jesus is not involved in that, it's going to be empty. It's not going to be fulfilling. It's not going to fill the big behind hole that I have in my heart. It's just going to make my life aesthetically pleasing. I'm going to have a nice little waist because I'm at the gym and all that stuff. But like, those are just like the byproducts of discipline. But I'm so disciplined to building this life, but am I disciplined to the process or dedicated to the process of sanctification? Am I dedicated to the process of the breaking of what I thought was and what I know to be the will of God, right? Like literally abandoning my agenda and saying, Lord, like, all right, like I'm good on you. Like, let's do this. So I don't know, y'all. I just realized this was dusty. But yeah, like I get like passionate about this because I experienced it myself. And every time I talk about it, it's just, like I want the world to experience what God did for me. Do y'all know the level of shame, the level of rejection, the level of brokenness, the level of embarrassment that I endured? I really don't think y'all understand. like those of you who've been through pain, through like literally the breaking of your heart, you understand. And it's nothing, like I want y'all to know my life here on earth right now is a byproduct of the miracles, signs and wonders of Jesus Christ. Okay, like there is literally no reason for me to be down here right now. There's no other reason other than the Lord and his hand on my life, because I could have been out, right? And not even because like I wanted to take myself out, but like I was just literally so sad. I was so sad, y'all, like sad. And so when people comment and like, gosh, you're so positive. Gosh, there's so much joy. God, y'all, that is a fruit. That is a fruit of what the Lord has done inside of me. The joy that you guys feel, the joy, like all of that, like the peace and the things that you guys see is all because of the fruit that the Lord has produced in my life. None of it, like absolutely none of it is because of what I've done, right? Like none of it is because of what I could have ever like created. All it took for me was my yes and my submission to what the Lord was already doing. And I could go on and on, but let me sip on my Feliz Navidad coffee real quick, because I'm feeling it. Like I'm feeling the pain. I'm feeling the heart of the one that is like, God, I wanna do right by you. Like, I want to do right by you. And I want to be committed, and I'm that girly, right? Like, I love you, Lord, and I love nice things and all the, it's okay to be that, but y'all have to heal from your, like, in your soul, like, heal your emotions, heal your mind, heal your will for your life. It's God's will for your life. Like, you, I digress. I love y'all so much. I really do. And I'm dedicated to just really whatever it is that the Lord has for this channel. The things that I teach, things that I preach, like, I really desire his will, y'all. Like, Instagram and influencer marketing, like, the things that I do, I love it. I really do love it. But at the end of the day, if I'm not doing what I'm called to do, this means nothing. This means nothing. So I am here, ready and available to stand in the gap for you, and continue to stay committed to whatever the Lord desires for my life and this channel and all these things. So anyway, let's get some tea. Quite literally, let's get some tea. I did my nails yesterday. I did not record it. I was just in my own little zone, like doing my own little thing. But it feels like today is like a maintenance day because I do need a pedicure. But I'm also going to a laser away. So I'm going to get some maintenance hair removal done as well. And it's my first time. So I'll let y'all know how I feel about it. I've been waxing for a while. And so this is going to be a different experience. I was going to say definitely and different at the same time, but this is definitely going to be a different experience. However, I'm looking forward to like the benefits really of lasering instead of like continuously waxing. Yeah, I am traveling today, so I'm all packed up, kind of ready to go. I have to throw the trash out. Have I mentioned where I'm going? I don't think I have. The skin is really skinning today. We love that for us. But just so you are aware, we're gonna have that. Last night. I'll insert some clips here. off the field fashion show at the Venetian Theater.
Venetian Theater. Yeah,
Venetian Theater.
that is correct.
So I want to bring you guys along for the fun. Super Bowl Sunday. It's my first Super Bowl. It's so fun. It's so fun. I'm excited. We're on the bus right now to head over there. So.
We welcome you to the Apple Music Super Bowl 58 halftime show.
I love that for us. So I am currently editing this vlog. Actually, let me put this camera on my tripod. Okay, finally hands-free and we can chat. So I'm sitting here editing this very vlog that you're watching right now. And I'm like, gosh, I vlog and sometimes it feels like I capture way more than what I actually do have at the end of the vlog. And because there's so many ways to capture content, like for Instagram versus YouTube, I'm like, why didn't I get that in the vlog? Like, what in the world? But I got it on my phone. And so it's almost like, that's why sometimes you see the vertical videos. But anyway, I realized that even in the last few scenes, like I went from being in Vegas to being back home at a Rimmel London event. And then now the very last footage that you guys saw, I was at a cafe in New Orleans, which is where I'm currently at right now. So this is my first time in NOLA. And so far we went to, I think it's called Bearcat. Is it Bearcat? Bearcat. The food was so bomb. I had the vegan Bearcat, I think breakfast or something like that. And I realized I didn't really get footage of that. Did I? Can't even remember. Or maybe I did. Hold on. Let me look at my vlog real quick. Definitely didn't. If I did on my phone, I'll just like include it here. But life is just so interesting, and doing YouTube for a long time, it really shows you like, man, like these moments you get to look back on and really just kind of chart and see how the Lord has really kept you. And so I don't know, I just want to make sure that as I continue to share these vlogs or videos or whatnot, I want to be super intentional with you guys. And I know I asked in kind of the middle of the vlog where I was sharing a moment in the car about just like the conversation or topic surrounding healing, I think it's really important that we just take a pause and a moment to just like take that all in and really recognize like we've all grown. Even if you feel like, man, I'm not where I really want to be, but you've gotten to this day, right? Somehow, some way, right? And as a woman of God, I am of the thought and the belief that it is because of Jesus that I'm here. And so, anyway, I am physically here in NOLA only for like a few more days. I'm actually going to be going to Kentucky this very week. And I'm doing my first keynote speaking gig. And I'm just so excited because this is what I've dreamed of. Oh my gosh, y'all. If you see my makeup streaky, it's because I was walking outside and I was not ready for how cold it was this morning here. I mean, I could handle cold, but like I wasn't expecting like this kind of cold here. Anyway, that's why like I was your girl was like boo-hooing, okay? So just in case, but I'm just like really excited. Like I get to talk about soul care and wellness and just healing and really just tapping into your identity, right? And not making the things that you do your identity, right? And just really understanding that, embracing who God has ordained you to be the whole time. Like we're just coming to that understanding, but the whole time that was already the understanding. And there was never a doubt about who God intended you to be. How amazing is that? You know what I'm saying? How amazing is that? So keep me in your prayers this week. I'm really excited. Like I said, there's no really other word, but I'm really excited to serve and pour into those individuals who are in the room. And I can't wait to report back to you guys and share how it went. Obviously, I'll be vlogging, but I wanted to officially end the vlog because I'm like, I gotta come on and make sure I do a little bit better about starting and ending vlogs in the way that just feels like a virtual hug or like a virtual I'll see you later sis type of thing. So anyway, I will catch you guys in the next vlog. Yeah, pray for me, y'all. Mwah.